But let me give you another concept that's not about schedule, but it's about your role in the prospecting process, your role. So we could break it down and be granular and debate a little bit, but for simplicity's sake, Traci, I'm going to tell everybody here, there's kind of like two types of prospecting. There's either active prospecting, which means I am intentionally taking this action for the purpose of adding people to my database. There's active prospecting. And then there's like passive or inactive prospecting, which means I'm adding value. I'm living my life being myself. I'm out in the community. I'm sharing content on social media, but I'm waiting for people to come to me. And if you start to understand that concept, now you start to get more capable of blocking, managing, or scheduling your time. So I'll ask you, a really silly example, but very, very real and very, very relatable. In your experience, everybody, does money just show up in your bank account, or do you go seek it out? Does food just magically appear on your plate, or do you go seek it out? Well, what's cool is sometimes money shows up if you've built passive and residual income streams, if you're adding enough value consistently, right? Sometimes my queen of a wife drops off some oatmeal for me in the morning while I'm taking a call like this, right? Sometimes it shows up by adding value and all that stuff. It's not bad or worthless, but is there a balance? Do you think that maybe the 20% of your time that you spend actively prospecting generates the 80% of the people you actually work with, right? Okay, so now back to your little paper. You're going to go write active prospecting, little bullet point, and you're going to write passive prospecting. Now, I'm not telling you to stop one, but I am absolutely telling you it takes both. Absolutely. And you probably know where you're strong. If you're really comfortable and you're really mostly passive, then you're probably missing a huge opportunity by not being active. If you're pretty comfortable active and that's what you do, but you're still on like the roller coaster and you don't have closings every month and you don't have things happening consistently, then you're probably missing some passive systems or some passive sources. But what doesn't work is doing neither of them. And what doesn't work consistently well over time is doing only one of them. And what won't work well if you need to go fast, Traci, and a jump start is a focus on passive. If you are not active, if you're not actively prospecting, then you won't have anybody to serve passively. You won't have that network. You won't have that community. You won't have that database to email and follow up with, right?